Aquarius placements, how do you do? Aquarius, let's do you a reading. Ugh, Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Let's see what this is about. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. We have Five of Cups in reverse. Oh, it's not in the reverse. It's upright. And the Queen of Swords. And the Fool at the bottom of the deck. It's like you don't want to leave a situation alone, but you think you have to. Is that so? Something is pulling you towards something that you've moved away from. And it's breaking your heart. It almost feels like you are going to a certain location, but your heart has been left behind. It's almost like you've separated from your heart. It's a very interesting energy for an Aquarius. Usually people say you're detached, blah, 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 but, we know that you have a heart. But I see here that it's almost like you've made a decision towards leaving a situation behind because it's the logical, the reasonable decision to make. But your heart disagrees. Your heart is shattered over that decision. There's a part of you that feels foolish as well for making that decision. Let me see what this is about exactly. Oh, yes, indeed. The Lovers. Okay. This is a really uncomfortable situation for you. Maybe it's temporary. Maybe there's a part of you that believes, you know what, I'm going to have to leave temporary. I'll be back. But right now, in the stage of separation, you feel like, oh, my heart is somewhere else. My body is somewhere else. That's how it feels. And I'm burning up. It feels like you miss someone, whether you are separated from this person on temporary basis or not. It feels like you miss that person, and there's a part of you that believes it's temporary, even if it was meant to be forever, or if it was the end. But there's a part of you that believes, okay, yeah, I will see this person again. You could be trying to forget about this whole separation by distracting yourself by, I don't know, substance abuse, drinking, or using something as an escape. Some of you are sleeping with others because that you think will help. Whether it does or not, I don't see it, but I got like a message saying that. You don't know what to do. You don't really know what to do. You think you're doing something, but you don't feel it's the right decision. Now, you might think it's the right decision for what's acceptable, whether this is approved by your ego or approved by what you think is moral, or by societal standards. But your feelings are against it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say, what should Scorpio do? Let's imagine you didn't make that decision already. What should have Aquarius? What should have Aquarius done? What should Aquarius do in the situation? Whether they have made that decision or not, what should have Aquarius done differently? Let me see. There is no easy way out of this. Okay, yeah, it's not a really black and white situation. It's not like do this and everything will be fine. I see it's a complicated situation from what I see here. There could be even friends and family that are involved in helping you make that decision or influencing that decision for you to make, which is interesting. Because I see it's almost like it's not just up to you in the sense, it's also up to other people, or that's what you think. Like a situation that is not just about you and this person. It feels like there are more energies involved in this. And maybe you have made that decision on your own, but it's what you think will please everybody. You know what I mean? It's almost like that is what's acceptable. Now, the thing that I'm seeing here is, despite of these people being involved in the situation somehow, your decision shouldn't have been based on it. I always say to people, you cannot go wrong if you do what feels right. Because the validation of your being starts with your feeling. Now, I'm not saying reactive emotions because those exist, but I mean the feeling. Now, if your decision was the right decision, you wouldn't have your heart torturing you. But because you have almost disrespected yourself or went against yourself in order to please everybody and keep the peace, you have gone against yourself. The Three of Swords represents also the hurt not only by others, but the hurt that we inflict on ourselves. So the reason why your heart is disagreeing with you is because your heart is wise. It knows about your path intuitively. You don't have to know everything. Like, even if you have your eyes closed and you walk a path, how you feel in that moment will guide you towards the right path. This is what I mean by the feeling. The feeling is the validation of your being. And if you go against that feeling, also known as intuition or gut feeling or whatever else you want to call it, if you go against it, it's a strong indication that you are doing something wrong. But if your feeling is saying, yes, this feels right, this feels right. You see a lot of people say, oh, this feels right. You know, even if it doesn't make sense from what I see, it feels right. Then it's an indication that you are on the right path, despite the lack of information that surrounds you. You get me? Now, when I ask what should have Aquarius done, it showed me other people. and it showed me that you based that decision, whether that is the separation or moving away from that person, basing that decision on what others will think. Now, I mean, I can write a book about why you shouldn't give a fuck what others think. But I also do understand that a lot of people care about their social position, about their reputation, and so on. To some extent, it's very normal because most people like to be in groups. I personally I actually don't feel good in being in groups. So I cannot say I understand that fully, because to me it's very easy to not care about my reputation or what people think of me, because I know myself well enough to carry that for myself. You know what I mean? But I also understand that not everyone is like that, and that's okay. You know, a lot of people do care. But to what extent? You have to ask yourself that. Because if you end up making decisions based on what people think, you stop living your life. You're basically just another face and another name. And to many, just a number. So, Aquarius, I mean, I'm gonna leave this here. I'm not gonna talk more about this, but it feels like there is something here that you could contemplate on your own time. Because living your life based on what others think of you, you will end up not living your life. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that here. I'm gonna see what we'll take to the extended, okay? Let me see. Oh. Show me the prominent energy of the people surrounding Aquarius. The prominent energy of the people surrounding Aquarius. Ooh. Two of Cups. The Tower. The Two of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I see that there's someone here that's prepared to show you what they're made of. Whatever that means. I feel like I need to pull, especially with the Tower here. Wow. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. And the Magician. Oh my God. Oh God. What have you got here? Now. You have someone here that is, let me just say, magical is the word I can think of. Especially with the Magician here and the Ten of Wands in reverse. This tells me that this person is capable of turning sand to gold. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hot damn, and they do it effortlessly. Effortlessly. Yes. Now, this person is interested in you or wants to partner up with you. I'm not quite sure if this is a romantic situation or not, But we will explore this energy in the extended, baby. Because there is some type of investment they want to put into you. Again, whether this is work-related or romantic, we will see. We shall see. Because the Two of Cups can also represent a partnership. So it can be romantic or, you know, career partnership or a job, project. The link for the extended reading will be in the description box, where we talk about who this person is and what they're doing here in your energy. Okay, I will see you there.